If you want to stop the enemy, you have to think like the enemy. Those thoughts can make you very uncomfortable. They make us realize how vulnerable we really are. But it's the only way to be prepared. We face an enemy that will accept nothing less than our complete and utter destruction. So let me think like ISIS for a minute. I want to bring America to its knees, but I don't have anywhere near the ability to attack it head on. So I'll look for weaknesses, ways to exploit the culture to my benefit, ways to multiply my force by nearly infinite amounts. Here's what I do. I take out the power. Our power grids are unfortunately much more vulnerable than you think, and I'm sure with enough intelligence and advanced planning, ISIS can create a long-term power outage across entire regions of the country, if not more, and destabilize the entire American society. Here's how it would go down. For the first 24 hours, it'd be inconvenient. People get mad because they can't check Instagram, watch their TV shows, and have to use candles to light their houses. But in a week, food and water would be almost impossible to find, and whatever stockpiles were left would become a war zone. There's no power to keep it safe. And I guarantee police would abandon their duty to protect their own families. Mothers and fathers would begin stealing and doing whatever's necessary to feed their families. Inventory at every business will be completely wiped out. Gas stations no longer functional, you can't drive anywhere. There's no heat to stay warm, and hypothermia becomes a serious threat, especially for children and the elderly. Banks and financial institutions will fail, ATMs won't work, there's no financial transactions whatsoever, and our stock market and economy will plunge into irreversible damage. Backup generators and hospitals would stop functioning. Sewage would pile up in homes and run out into the streets. There'd be no safe water for showers, and disease would inevitably start to spread. With their ruthless methods and superior organization, Mexican cartels and urban street gangs take advantage of everyone and will take control. At this point, ISIS doesn't have to kill anyone. They've already won. But if they wanted to attack America, there would never be an easier time. Okay, so now it's your turn to respond. Call me crazy, tell me I'm full of it, and I'm giving them new ideas. And here's my answer to that. On April 16th, 2013, a team of gunmen executed a coordinated attack on California's Metcalf transmission substation, just outside of Silicon Valley, at 1:30 a.m. They fired more than 100 rounds and knocked out 17 transformers. Repairs took 27 days, and the military experts who investigated the attack said it looked like a professional job. No fingerprints were left on any shell casings, and the shooters even cut the telephone cables prior to the attack. I'm telling you right now, this was not the work of amateurs. And while this attack didn't shut down the power, it's very possible they didn't mean to. They just wanted to study our response. I'm not going to go into any more detail on that attack or how frighteningly possible it would be to take out our power grids for weeks, months, or even years. But the information's out there, and I suggest you read it yourself. If you think the people who wake up every day dreaming of bringing America to its knees haven't done that already, then you've probably already convinced yourself that nothing bad will ever happen to you. And that's fine. It's your right to bury your head in the sand. But if I were you, I'd get prepared, and I'd hold my leaders and politicians accountable. We should all be demanding an election year conversation that focuses a whole lot less on which bathroom you can use, and a hell of a lot more on who's willing to do whatever it takes to keep the power on in America.